Hello, my name is Alex, and I'm a volunteer at the Little Bit Foundation, and today we're going to read a book from the series My Weirdest School, book number 1, Dr. Snow Has Got to Go, written by Dan Gutman, pictures by Jim Paliote. Chapter 1, The L Word. My name is AJ, and I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's right, I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I'm not ashamed to say it out loud, right in the middle of a vomitorium. What? Shouted Michael, who never ties his shoes. AJ, did you say the L word? AJ, the L word? Shouted Ryan. Who will eat anything, even stuff that isn't food? AJ said, the L word, shouted Neil, who we call the new kid, even though he wears clothes. AJ said the L word, shouted Alexia, the girl who rides a skateboard all the time. Everybody who was staring at me, like I had grown a third eyeball in the middle of my head. They all looked like they were going to faint. Big deal, I said. I love skateboarding. I love playing football. I love my parents. I love pizza. I think that's just wonderful, Arlo said. Andrea yelling, this annoying girl with curly brown hair. She calls me by my real name because she knows I don't like it. It's good to talk about things. I love school, singing and dancing and reading, Shakespeare and learning new things, and getting good grades. And, ooh, said Ryan. Ryan said, and AJ and Andrea are talking about the things they love. They must be in love. When you're going to get married, asked Michael. The truth is, I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, just sandwiches because they are awesome. I love peanut butter. I love jelly. When you put peanut butter and jelly together, they're even more awesome than they were in separate jars. Saying the word love out loud means you're becoming more mature, Arlo said. Andrea, I'm so glad to hear that you're turning over a new leaf. What? I didn't turn any leaves over. What do leaves have to do with anything? I mean, why would anybody bother turning over a leaf? Leaves are pretty much the same on both sides. So it's a waste of time to turn them over. Why can't a truck full of leaves fall on Andrea's head? Chapter 2. STEM. I go to elementary school. It was named after a rich man named Elementary. So it was perfect. So it had a perfect name. Elementary school. Miss Mitchell used to be a teacher at our school a long time ago, when dinosaurs walked the earth. After she retired, she donated $1 million to the school. Miss Mitchell is really old now and walks with a cane. She still lives in the neighborhood, so if she forgets her name, she can just walk over to our school and see it on the sign. One time, she came to visit, and a food fight broke out in the vomitorium. That was weird. But last week, the weirdest thing in the history of the world happened. Our teacher, Miss Cooper, came running into our classroom. Well, that's not the weird part. Mr. Cooper comes running out into his classroom every day. The weird part, what happened next, a meteorite crashed through the window and smashed into the whiteboard. In a giant fireball that knocked Mr. Cooper onto the floor. Okay, that didn't happen. but I thought it would be more interesting than saying that Mr. Cooper tripped over his shoelaces. That's what actually happened. Mr. Cooper thinks a superhero, which is why he wears a cape all the time. Only superheroes wear capes. Nobody knows why. But that's the first rule of being a superhero. I'm okay, Mr. Cooper said, jumping to his feet. Let's start out our day, shall we? Turn to page 23 in your math books. Ugh, I hate math. Why do we have to study math? Isn't that why Benjamin Franklin invented a calculator? Luckily, we didn't have to do math, because at that moment, an announcement came over the loudspeaker. All classes, please report to the all-purpose room for a surprise assembly. Ooh. Surprise assemblies have to have a perfect name because you never know what's going to happen there. It's like opening up your birthday presents. Not again, groaned Mr. Cooper. Okay, Pringle up, everybody. We lined up like Pringles and walked 1,100,000 miles to the all-purpose room, which we all called the all-porpoise room, even though there are no dolphins in there. We had to sit boy, girl, to make sure that we wouldn't talk to anybody that we liked. I had to sit next to Little Miss Know-It-All, Andrea, and her crybaby friend, Emily. Ugh, disgusting. Everett sat down. Mr. Cooper told us to sit up straight, so we had to sit down and sit up at the same time. That was weird. I couldn't wait for the big surprise. We were all glued to our seats. Well, not really. That would be weird. Why would anybody glue himself to a seat? How would you get the glue off your pants? You'll never believe who walked out onto the stage. At that moment, you probably think it was our principal, Mr. Klutz, but it wasn't. So, boo-boo on you. It was our science teacher, Mr. Docker. He's weird. Mr. Docker has a car that runs on potatoes. You can read about it in the book called Mr. Docker's Office Rocker. But not now. Good morning, elementary students, Mr. Docker said. Do you kids know what STEM stands for? Sweet tomatoes, elbow, macaroni, somebody shouted. Sleeping turtles, exit Maryland, smart telephones, eliminate money. Stop trying to eat monsters. No, Mr. Docker said Mr. Docker. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. Ooh, I've had good news and bad news for you, Mr. Docker told us. The bad news is that our school's STEM scores are way down from last year. So I got permission from Mr. Klutz to bring in my old college roommate to help us with STEM, the world-famous scientist Dr. Melvin Snow. Please give him a round of applause. Dr. Snow, come on out here. We all clap our hands in a circle, which is what you're supposed to do anytime anybody gets introduced. Nobody knows why. Dr. Snow came out from behind the stage. He had a really fizzy hair and a weird look in his eyes. Snowman, said Mr. Docker as he hugged Dr. Snow. I guess that's Dr. Snow's nickname. That snowman guy looks crazy. I whispered to Andrea. What makes you think that? She replied. Look at his wild frizzy hair, I told her. Anybody who has a wild frizzy hair must be crazy. You shouldn't judge people by the way that their hair looks, Arlo, Andrea told me. You are just stereotyping, Dr. Snow. How can you type on a stereo? Arlo, I was beginning to think you hadn't matured, Andrea told me, but I guess I was wrong. When you were going to grow up in about 10 years, I told her, when are you going to grow down? Andrea rolled her eyes. So I knew I won the argument. At that point, the weirdest thing in the history of the world happened. The snowman took the balloon out of his pocket and blew it up. Then he tried to knock in the end. Watch this, he said. If I rub the balloon against my head, it will stick to the wall. Your head will stick to the wall? I asked. Not my head, he replied. I'm going to stick the balloon to the wall. Oh, that's different. The snowman rubbed the balloon against his frizzy hair. Then he put the balloon against the wall. And you know what? It stuck, just like he said it would. Everybody went, wow! Which is Mom, upside down. Rubbing the balloon against my hair added electrons to the surface of the balloon, said the snowman. So the wall was more positively changed than the balloon. That's science. Does anybody have a question for Dr. Snow? Asked Mr. Docker. Yeah, I said. Why would anybody want to stick a balloon to a wall? For the fun of it, replied the snowman. Science is fun. Any other questions? Asked Mr. Docker. Andrea waved her hand in the air like she was washing a window with a rag. So of course she got called on. You said you had good news and bad news, said Andrea. But you only told us the bad news. What's the good news? Oh yes, I almost forgot, said Mr. Doctor. The good news is that Ella Mintry is going to have a fair. A fair? I love fairs. Yay! Everybody shouted. Fairs are so cool. Fairs are cool, excuse me. You get to play games and count candy and you can go on rides and win stuffed animals, and we're going to have a science fair, said the snowman. What? Well, those are the first two chapters. I hope you enjoyed